guys, how's it going? It's Zahait here, and we're back with another episode of Scrap Mechanic, my dudes. I threw this stuff down here because I was hoping it was going to despawn eventually, but it doesn't seem like it's going to. I don't know how long I have to leave it here for, but it's not despawning, and it makes me sad. Okay, anyway, in the last episode, guys, we worked on this semi-automatic farm here, and I believe I have set it up in such a way that it is now fully automated. I don't know for sure, because the last time I tried to run it, this sensor didn't work. It didn't pick up the fully grown tomatoes, and I'm not sure if it's because tomatoes are only 3 high, and when I was checking the carrots over there, they were 4 high, or what's going on here? I'm not entirely sure. But let me run you through this system I made. I've been doing a bunch of research about the logic gates in this game, and I've come up with a system. This is now off. So this is basically set up to be my on-off switch for the automated machine. If this is on, it will run, and if it is off, it will not run. And now let me run you through what I've done. It's going to be a little bit confusing, but you know what, let's start over here. This is just an OR gate, so anytime I have anything that I want to control the on or off state of this thing, it feeds into this OR gate, and that's all it's doing. So if I want to control whether this thing is on or off, I've got those sensors over there hooked up, and I also have this button. So just in case I want to run it, maybe it's broken and there's no crops in here, it won't automatically plant them. So then I just come over here and I hit this button. Well, assuming it's off, I come over here and I hit this button, boop. And then it'll run all the way down to the end. The sensor will activate. Well, actually, this sensor will activate. This thing just goes, whee! And then it activates this sensor. Then the sensor basically acts like a button and goes, whoop! And if it's off, then this whole thing pulls back and it sits here and waits. And then the intent is, when this sensor senses the plant, it goes, and everything's back on again. And then when this thing gets over to there, it goes, whoop. And everything is off again. So let me run you through this setup, guys. This is the OR gate. All of the stuff that controls whether this thing is working or not working feeds into here. That's all this is for. This thing here, I don't know what it's actually called, like a pulse sensor. I don't really know what to call it, but basically anytime I put an input into this guy, there's a XOR gate here and then 2 AND gates, and then let me show you. This feeds in to all 3 of these guys. Then this AND gate feeds into here, and this XOR gate feeds into this AND gate. Then this AND gate is where I feed out the power. Don't worry about those things just yet. Now, what this does is anytime I have any sort of input come into here, it doesn't matter how long it is, it just pulses one time real quick. See? One pulse. Even if their power is fully on, it just pulses once and kicks off. And that's what I was trying to figure out how to do over there, kind of, with a timer. But the timer, I don't know how the timers work still. This is just so much better. This is exactly what I wanted it to do. So I can activate it with a full-on power. I can activate it with a sensor. I can activate it with a button. I can activate it with a lever. I can activate it with whatever I want. If I hold this button down, it only pulses one time. Notice that? It just blinks really quick and then goes off. Then, from there, all this is 1, 2, 3 XOR gates. Okay? And this gate here goes up into all three of them, and then I have all three of these hooked into each other in a circle. So this one's hooked into here, this one's into here, and this one's into here. And all that does is memorize basically the on-off state of this thing. So this cycles through it. This here cycles the state, and this memorizes the state. So on, off, on, off, on, off, off, on. And this thing is so good. Doesn't matter if I spam this button. Doesn't matter if I hold this button. It doesn't matter if this is on. Actually, I think that would matter. Yeah, okay. That one does matter. I can't be putting two different powers in at the same time. But this is so good. It's perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I was trying to figure out how to do. And I couldn't figure out how to do it. Well, a couple hours on the old internet, and now we've done it. So anyways, the way this works now is, let me just show you. So from there, I have it going into this end gate, and from this end gate, I'm saying that this switch has to be on, and the, like, controller has to be on. Then everything will work. So, what is this thing? Controller? This guy's powered by it, and those three sensors are powered by it. So on the way out, everything's powered, everything works. On the way back, nothing is powered, and I don't double plant, I don't double do anything. It's perfect. Everything is perfect, except I don't know why, but this thing didn't kick on the last time. So I may need to put a second sensor. I'm not totally sure. I may need to place a second one down here. Like this. I'm not sure. Oh, I did upgrade this. I don't think I needed to, but I did. So, anyway, I'm going to leave it off for now. We're going to see what happens. What I want to do today, I think I want to fix this car. Because I am over the steering. Look at the steering of this thing. Look at it. It's like all sloppy. I can't go from forward to backwards. It's all drifty and I don't know. It's all sloppy. So I want to fix it. I'm not sure exactly how to fix it and keep the suspension. So that's what I want to kind of figure out right now. And get it up on a stand here. So I'm not sure exactly. Oh, I did put a beacon on here because I was running around gathering up a whole bunch of resources and I kept losing my car and I was getting sick of it. So I put a beacon on my car and now that's always on. I don't know if I can turn it off. Oh, I can. Okay. I can actually just turn it off here, but I don't mind it always being on. It's great. I can always know where my car is. Everything's perfect. So, anyway, let me just see what I can do with this car to get the suspension. Just the steering, mostly. The steering is the problem for me right now. Not sure exactly how to fix it. I know there's like some super fancy stuff we can do with these cars. Some kind of wishbone something. I don't know. I'm not talented enough to figure that out off my head. So I would, if we do something like that, it's probably going to have to be based on a video. Because I'm not sure how to do all the fancy suspension stuff. Like little chunks missing in the car here. Okay. Anyway, let me just see what I can do. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so this is my really awful attempt at making some kind of upgraded suspension. I think it's gonna be okay. I mean, check it out here. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? And honestly, I'm thinking about it now. I think what I have to do is lower this. that will be where my steering goes. Although it's starting to get kind of narrow, so I'm not sure this is really the best way to go. But I think it's going to be better than what we had. At least for now. It's not awful. We can stiffen it up if we have to, or loosen it off, whichever way we want to go with it. Okay, so now I have to basically copy that on the front, and I went down. And I put these bearings in. Now the problem is none of this stuff is going to work up here anymore. I'm going to have to reset that up. But whatever, we can worry about that later. Do I have more bearings up there? No, I don't. Okay. So, let me see if I can replicate this and just show you guys what I've done on the back. It's not the best, and I know there's better systems out there, but I mean, this is the best I can do off the top of my head. I'm not a mechanical engineer. I'm a structural engineer. So, we're just gonna try and make this work. And honestly, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull these things forward. I think I want to pull them forward, right? Is that not the middle of my car? Or is my seat just not in the middle, maybe? It's gonna drive me bonkers if it's not equal. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no. My car not in? That's okay. There. You there. So what happened back here? 2, 3, 4. 4. Oh, I do have 2 squares there. That's why. Okay, everything's fine. Everything is exactly how we want it. Now, if I go like that, somewhere to put the suspensions. Let's just fill these corners in. Whoops. And we can put these babies back in. And I was thinking after I did it, I should have put, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. For now, it'll work. Come over like this. We come over like this. And then down, down. I put a bearing in here because we want it to be able to pivot. Bam. Bam. And then, what did I do? I just came down? I just came down. Oh, except I'm gonna need a bearing in there so I can steer the front. That. Okay, now I'm hoping my car is not going to be so tall that I can't get on it. I should at least be able to climb up this suspension. I'm going to have to deal with the resource collection. Oh, that's not going to cut it there. Okay. Let's take this thing for a rip, and let's just see how that new suspension works. Oh, right. Yes, there's that problem. Okay, and I always forget. That's right. Engine. Engine. And engine. Well, already the steering is better. I don't mind it. Maybe it's a little bit too stiff right now just because the suspension on my car... just because I have no weight on my car right now. But this thing is really good. Doesn't seem to be hurting these boys though. Ooh, we don't want to flip right now. Just drifting. Okay, so I mean clearly I'm gonna have to deal with these guys by myself. Now what would be cool is if I could... Oh, this is so good actually. I'm tail whipping on purpose right now. Not that I'm losing control, I'm actually doing that on purpose. What I could do is look at using pistons potentially. I don't know exactly how this would work, but if I stick a piston, I don't know this would even work. I feel like what I'm thinking in my head and what would actually work probably aren't the same. I'm thinking if I stick a piston, let me get a block. If I pretend this is a piston there and I point it down and then I hook this suspension up to there, it might allow me to make my car higher or lower. I could even put it in here. And I could raise and lower the whole platform. Well, I don't know what use that would be. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what that would do for me. It would just allow me to go higher. But I'm governed right now by how high this part is off the ground anyway. So I think it helps me that much. Like, this is as high as I can go, and there's nothing I can do to fix that. I think there's anything I can do to fix that. Not seeing it. Not an easy thing to fix in my head. I could also... I don't know how this affects stuff, but if I take this tire off and I pretend that this axle's not there, I could come out here with the wheels. And I don't know what that does. I don't know what that does to the suspension. That might do something. I guess I could probably just try it for science. I don't even have to move the bearing, do I? Or... 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. Now, I'm thinking because the inside's already on a bearing... Those are basically like drive shafts now. Oh, crap. What? Okay. Now how does that... Oh my gosh. Is that better or worse? I mean, it makes my car way more stable, but it makes it kind of stupid. I'm wondering what happens if I hit a robot with that part. Probably just wreck one, right? There's a cow. What happens if I hit him? Hey, I mean, this is not exactly what I was thinking. I just didn't want to have to deal with the bushings again and reconnect everything. I was just thinking, like, what would happen if I brought it out and then put the axle out there. But I think it would be a similar condition. I don't think it would be very useful. I'm not sure. Anyway. I this car's pretty good, honestly. I like it. I don't know how it'll do once I put a load on, but I think it'll be fine, because worst case, I just have to add a little bit more upgrades to the suspension. Oh my god, I can actually fit under my car? Kind of? Nope. Not. Well, I can if I crouch. Okay. So that's pretty cool. I'm liking it. Let's go check out the farm real quick. And see how things are looking over there. I should get my collector back on, and I wanna get the resource collectors back on here somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. How are things looking? Okay, so the tomatoes are done. Wait. And the sensor's on. Oh, I don't have this on. If I turn this on, it should just work. It's working. It's really hard to see. And then that's going to turn off. Just fine. It's going to get to the end. Signal. Turns everything off. And then this slowly comes back to the start. And it just waits. And then it waits and it waits and it waits until this thing is good. Oh, yes. Now it's working. Now it's working. That is good. Basically, I can go run around, do stuff, do whatever I want, play with my car, upgrade my suspension, you know, stupid stuff. And this farm is just going to continuously farm for me. So that's awesome. Now, I'm trying to figure out the best way for me to deal with the resource collectors, the saws and the drills. And that's gonna take me a minute or two. I don't want it to just be sticking out the front all of the time. I don't think. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it, and then I will meet back up with you guys in a second. Oh, also guys, before I haven't done anything yet. One of you guys was telling me in the comments that I could make a bench go under the ground. Now, I'm not sure why I would want to do this exactly. You said something about to get stuff from under the ground. But, like, if it's under the ground, do I really care about it? I'm not sure. You also said not to get off because you can fall. And I don't have a chair. Oh, I think I do, actually. Nope. Come here. There we go. I've got this chair. Well, that's not quite what I wanted. Oh my god. You were absolutely not wrong about going underneath the world. What is this? Why would I want to do this, guys? Like, there's nothing down here. No, there's nothing down here. So why would I come down here? You also said not to get off. So if I have to come down here for something and I'm not allowed to get off, I'm not sure what the point of that is. Anyway, let me know in the comments if that actually has a point or if you were just telling me about that because it's cool. I know you said something about like resources can fall down there, but if I can't get off, then I can't go pick them up. Can I? Like, am I missing something? Maybe I'm missing something. Because I just thought, what happens if I put another set of suspension in here? Does that make it better or worse? I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to do it right now, but it might make it better. Oh my god. It works! I was just over there working away on my car, and it works. Fully automated tomatoes. That is so good. Oh, I just started thinking though, I probably need to get more tomato seeds. Here I do. Get that going, get that going. Perfect. Now let me show you guys what I've been doing. Here's the car I've been working on. I got this set up. Oh, hang on. I gotta hook this guy up to those. And I want them going towards each other like usual. I don't know if that actually helps or not, but anyway, here's the car we have now. And if I hit the switch, look at that. There's no, you guys were telling me that there's no physics for pistons and suspension. So I took that to my advantage. And now when I'm just traveling, look at these things just sit nice to the side, all tucked away. It is perfect. When I'm trying to harvest something, I just hit the button, they come out, they rotate down, and bada boom, bada bing, we can start grinding some trees. Oh my god, look at him shred. Oh, I've got a tree stuck on me now. And then we can just take the tree home with us. Why? Get off. Come on, get off me. Awesome. Now let's see how it works with a tree on the ground. I'm hoping this is low enough. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. Now I'm trying to figure out a way to make this work with the drills as well. And the way I've got this set up, it's not gonna work very well. So I'm thinking what I'm probably going to end up doing is just when I want to swap to the drill, take these off and put the drills on wherever they are. I think they're going to be a little bit too high to work properly though, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Also, this not being in the center is driving me bonkers. I don't even know if I can fix it. But do I want to fix it? There's so much stuff connected to it. I think I'm just going to leave it for now. I don't want to play with that right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I started playing around with the idea of having a piston that pushed out the saw blades. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like that idea so much. I don't actually know how it's gonna work. If I could even have them both going at the same time. I don't know. I really like the way this looks though. When the saw blades are tucked away. Actually, I even like when it's out like this. That looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then when I do tuck them away, I really like that. It looks so tidy. So that is super cool. I'm gonna play around with this just a little bit more and see if I can get a way to get the drills working well. But I'm not entirely convinced yet. We'll see. Alright guys, so this is what I've come up with. I'm still not super happy with it. I don't know. I still gotta do some work on it, but check it out. Okay, so here we are. When I hit this button, my drills come down, and they don't have power yet because I don't have my engines hooked up to 4 things. I can only have them hooked up to 2, but for now, that's kind of the system I'm working with, and I don't know if that's really the best way to do it. I think I also need them pointing forward. I don't know. We're gonna have to experiment with this a little bit more. But that's what I've been able to come up with there. And if I hit it again, they kind of just tuck themselves away. Boop, boop, boop. And then what I did is I switched up my system a little bit for the blades. I don't know about this one, but check it out. They come out, they do their thing. Why does it not look even? I think it is even. I'm the one that's not even. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm just not sitting in the center of the car. So these things do kind of both work at the same time because the pistons don't have physics like you guys were saying. So they just touch a little bit on the part that actually connects the saw blade to the thing. I don't know if I'll ever actually have them both running at the same time. I guess maybe I will if I'm fighting robots. Honestly, if I'm fighting robots, this might be the way to do it. Because that's a lot of damage up there. I could also, like, do this to kind of try and shove them into the middle. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But yeah, anyway, that's where I'm at right now. Oh boy, that was almost bad. So yeah, that's where I'm at as far as the car. Now, the entire time I've been working on this, my auto farm has been doing its thing, and it has been working flawlessly, guys. Flawlessly. I had to go, I didn't have to, but I did go and switch the crop out because look how many tomatoes. Look it. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at these tomatoes. Okay, so anyways, I'm super pumped about those, and I'm still not entirely sure if the crops despawn or not. I've been trying to just throw them on the ground and see what happens, but honestly, if I can use them in fertilizer, maybe I should just keep the seeds. I don't need to keep potato ones, though. I don't think I have to keep extra potato. We can throw the extra potato away. And we will just keep all of these ones. One of each of the seeds. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's been working flawlessly, guys. Oh, I need to put some more in here, actually, now that we're talking about it. There we go. Hey. Well, yeah, there's that. That's what I've done. My car needs some work. I'm still not super happy with the front end of this thing. But I do like how I can kind of put them both away independently. And the suspension is much better than what we were working with before. It's so much better. It's not as good as some of the stuff I'm sure we can do. Like, I mean, I've seen some cars that look pretty crazy, like screenshots of them with the suspension, like, looks like ATV suspension. I don't know how to do that stuff, so this is as good as it's gonna get. Well, okay, maybe it's not as good as it's gonna get, but it's as good as it's gonna get for now. I'm content. This car is really good, actually, all things considered. And yeah, so anyways, now that we've got the farm working, I guess the next thing I have to start working on is finding either a better place to build a base or just building a bigger farm here, because we're gonna need blueberries and bananas so that we can start working on a gun. Yep, that's gonna have to happen. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this. You know, it's maybe better to just leave this farm here doing its thing and then building another farm to potentially get raided somewhere else. I don't want to go too far because I'm not sure if this farm, that might be why it bugged out on me before. I'm not sure if this farm actually works when I'm away is the problem. It works flawlessly when I'm here, but I don't know if it works when I'm away. So that might be the issue there. I don't know what the chunk rendering is like when you're not around. It seems to bug it out a little bit, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So I'm thinking I need a bigger farm somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to go exploring for a better spot to do it. I mean, honestly, even that corner right there is a better spot. Just because I could protect it from two sides. I mean, this spot here is really good. Look at this. I don't mind this spot right here. I think this is the spot, guys. I'll come, we'll build a wall. We'll build a wall across here. Yeah, right across here. And then all I gotta do is defend one side, and then I can fill this whole space up with dirt. I don't think you can get rid of these plants, though, so I'll have to work around those. But that's not the worst. Yeah, we'll have to cut these trees out of here. There's gonna be some stumps, but I mean, that might be the play, guys. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think. I think this little spot is perfect. I could build a huge farm here, and then we could start building defenses. I'm wondering, you know what we could probably do? The bots seem to be scared, like purposely avoiding these blades. Well, they might actually do it to these ones too. I just notice it for sure on these ones. So if I build a wall across, I could probably just cover the wall in those. I'm assuming. And it would probably work. It'd probably keep them away. I don't know if it would. I don't know. I'm not sure what would happen, but I think it would keep them away at least. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think of that idea. I think it's a good idea. I think we're gonna try it. There's also some spots over there. That's where that big red boy is, though, so we're not going over there right now. But we have room. We could expand our farm. Yeah. Anyway, let's worry about this spot first. First things first, let's worry about this spot. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm thinking we should probably build the wall out of concrete. I think concrete is very durable, and it's not super hard to make. I think I should have some concrete. Let's just take a look. Gotta look. Why can't I do this? Here we go. Concrete block. It's 5 durability. What else do we have? Math. Concrete block 2. Those are expensive. Metal block 2. Metal block 2 might be the play. Because we can get metal block 1 fairly easily. I mean, that's the stuff we farm from the rock, so it's not the worst. Ember's pretty easy, and water is really easy, so maybe metal block 2. I don't know, we need a whole lot of it. Whatever we use, we need a whole lot of it, so I don't know. We have time to figure it out. But yeah, drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think of that. Also, if you're liking this series and you want to see some more of it, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, guys. I do this for you. I mean, I do it for me, but I also do it for you. So drop me a thumbs up, you know? Help me out. And yeah, guys, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We post almost daily content, and right now I am really, really loving the scrap mechanics. So if you're into this game, you're not gonna want to miss out. Don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, that's it for now, guys, and I'll see you next time.